What's up, everybody? It's Logan coming back at you to give you an update on what's going on with me right now. As of today, I'm officially 2 months post-op from my chest surgery. It's also Riot Day, as he's staring at me. My favorite day of the week, every week. Um, so, just to give you guys a quick update, like I said, everything's looking good, feeling fine at this point. It's kind of just looks worse than it is. I mean, I'm not really doing too bad. I do experience sharp pains on only my right side as of right now, like right here, like from here to here usually. Not sure why. Even a friend of mine said it looks a little tight. I mean, this side was the bigger of the two, if we're gonna reference that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's only once in a while. It's usually when I am like waking up from sleeping or something, or like I'm laying down and I have my arm up a little too high or something like that while I'm laying down, because I sleep on my sides usually. I can sleep on my back. That is comfortable for me ever since I got my tonsils taken out several years ago. But I prefer still to sleep on my sides. So that's, yeah, it's getting better, but still sharp pains. Definitely nerve pain, because there's nothing there otherwise to make that happen. Also, giving a little update as far as like hormones go and stuff. I before surgery, I was working out for 5 months. And while I was working out for 5 months, I had my T levels checked and everything by my doctor, as you should. And my T levels were too high, so they told me that they wanted to decrease my dose, which was not going to happen because I have a low dose. And so my doctor and I came to the agreement that I would go from every Wednesday to doing my shot to every other Wednesday. As of this past weekend, that really awful dysphoric thing that ladies go through every month decided to come back over the weekend. Not like full force or anything like that. Like I'm trying not to be too TMI with this, but it's like when I use the bathroom. Otherwise, it's non-existent. But that doesn't. I mean, it bothers me, but it doesn't. But it's the emotional impact that stuff has on you when you're on testosterone. At least for me, anyway. I'm speaking mostly from my own experience here. Is that like I get super, super, super depressed. I don't know why the combination does that to me, but I get like heavily depressed, like really bad. Like I feel heavy. I just have no motivation. Everything just feels like shit to me. I get like extremely bored with everything. Like I'm just like, I like check out. So currently going through that. I did give myself my shot today because I did do it last week, and I decided that because I'm not working out as frequently, my T levels are more likely low right now. So I'm just going to go back to doing it every week until I'm going back to the gym as frequently. Since being back at work, this is my third week being back. I've only been to the gym 4 times, so I'm trying to take it slow but get back onto my fitness track there. And so yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to do that until I go as frequently as I used to and get on track with that. So that's what I'm going through right now. Kind of sucks, but we're dealing with it. Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to put this down and kind of go over what I've been using. Let's see. I'll start right here. So at first, I was using Mederma, and it has sunscreen in it too, which is really awesome. But I would still make sure, guys, if you're going to use this, to make sure that you get, like, I have a 50 proof zinc sunscreen, which really protects me. I haven't gotten any, like, obviously you can see the tan lines going on here. I haven't had anything burn on my incisions or anything like that. I'd rather not get them burned or anything. I don't want any sun damage. I also put them on my nips too. My nips right now are still pretty pink. They're healed, but so no more scabs or anything. It's just pink, and as time goes on, more and more brown seems to fill in from the edges going towards the middle. Doc said that it would probably be closer to a year until I get full pigmentation back, but with how things are going, because they're already thicker than like last month, I have a feeling that probably somewhere around my half a year mark of being healed up is when they'll probably have full pigmentation back. Hoping. If not, he did say if it doesn't come back within the year that we can discuss tattooing. But I'm not really worried about it. I'm a pretty fast healer. My body, I trust my body, and yeah. Okay, so I was using this during the day, and then at night, my best friend, Brianna, love you, girl, got me this stuff, which is awesome. It's like fair trade, organic, like pure shea butter. And you don't really need to use a lot of this. There's still so much left in here, just a little bit. But I use that at night. So I, as of right now, have been massaging 2 to sometimes 3 times a day, but mostly 2. Per each side, I spend about 3 to 5 minutes. I actually just did it before I started this video because I didn't want to be staring at the video for 3 to 5 minutes on each side. That would be a really long video and kind of weird. But yeah, so I actually recently ran out of that Mederma. So what I did get, as of right now, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, I'm using this Mederma. It's the oil type, quick dry oil. But yeah, I've been using this. It says to use it once a day or as much as you'd like. But I've been doing this during the day for the morning time, like before I head to work and everything. And then at night, since I'm just sitting here, not really having to do anything, and I also, when I get home from work, I like to be shirtless because it's nice now that I can do that. And I can't do it outside in the sun, obviously, not until this time next year. But I've been using this Scar Away gel. Don't use too much of this. It's a little tube because you really don't need a lot. It's supposed to last 90 days max. But it does dry, like it needs to dry. So it does get a little like, it definitely gets shinier than obviously what this oil looks like. It doesn't really look too shiny, but it gets really shiny looking. It's kind of like sticky-ish consistency, but you don't need a whole lot. And yeah, because it takes a little while to dry, I just do it at night, so that way I don't have to like put a shirt on, because it does say, unfortunately, that it can stain your shirts if you don't let it dry beforehand. But at least also, if I'm going to go to the beach like tomorrow, I'll probably put this on first instead of the oil and do the oil at night, because I do plan on going to the beach tomorrow. I have been going to the beach every week so far, and as of not last week, 2 weeks ago, I could have gone in beach water, but I decided to wait another week. So last week was the first time I got to go in beach water, which is awesome. Not shirtless yet, but still awesome. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably going to do this tomorrow first, let it dry, and then put sunscreen on over it, because it says after it dries you can do that. So I'm going to do that instead. But as of right now, those are the 2 things I'm using. I really like them. I think that they've made my incisions a little lighter, actually. But I'm very happy with how everything is churning out. They're very thin, thankfully. It's still very, like, a little wider at the ends here. I mean, they were wider, I felt, at some point, but now they're kind of just thinning out. They take a little longer right here and right here, as you guys can see, especially this side, yeah. So, but other than that, I'm very happy with it. Everything's, to me, looks pretty awesome. Just can't wait for my nips there to be brown like they're supposed to, because it still kind of trips me out having pink nips. I'm not sure why. It's kind of weird to me. But yeah, so everything's looking good, feeling good. That's what I'm doing right now for scar treatment. If you guys want to know how massage stuff goes, I'll just show you real quick. So what I do is I usually take these 2 fingers, because they're kind of like the stronger ones, or sometimes I'll do these 2, or maybe 3, depending. But what I do is, for each side, I go like this, and I just rotate all the way down. Right? All the way. And then, once you get to the very end, I go the other way. All the way back. So, I do that for a couple minutes, and then, for the last couple minutes, go up and down, because you want to break any of that scar tissue underneath the skin up. Take vibration a little bit. And you want to use firm pressure. Now, you're going to know, and you're going to feel the scar tissue underneath. Once I get to the end, I just do the same thing. going all the way back, breaking up all that tissue. But once you start doing this, your scar treatment, you'll be able to feel the scar tissue underneath the skin. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you're going through this. It usually feels thick, and you can feel it like going up against your rib cage and the muscle tissue itself. Or maybe it's just me because I'm a massage therapist and I'm used to feeling this kind of stuff. But as of right now, I could definitely feel a huge difference. It used to feel very thick underneath, and it was kind of uncomfortable. But like I said, you'll be able to feel it yourself and know if it's too painful. Ease up. You don't need to use that much pressure. Like I said, firm, but you want to be gentle. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to hurt or irritate or inflame anything. Don't do that. Know your limits. But yeah, do that on both sides. I really don't feel that thick scar tissue under there anymore. It's actually like, it's flattened out quite a bit. All I can feel now is like the actual bone and muscle under there. So I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, everything, I mean, even the scars themselves, they feel way flat. They used to feel pretty raised, but they feel way flat and very thin and everything. So whatever is going on with my body, I'm pretty happy with it, and it's definitely turning out really well, and I couldn't be more excited. But yeah, 2 months, feeling great, and just looking forward to like the nips coming back in color and being able to be shirtless this time next year outside and everything. But for now, I'm gonna go spend time with my little Riot man. He's passed out right now, and my Xena girl, always watching me. But love you guys. Thank you for watching and supporting me this entire time, and check in a couple weeks. All right, love you guys. Peace.